Clinton. I'll search for my.
Hello guys, my name is Nathaniel Cornwell and welcome to my channel. Alright, so today we are doing the retrieve the data weather balloon, and so I would like to give a big shout out to David Dean and Aiden Harris. I really wanted to practice a lot on solo missions, and before I used to do missions with a lot of teammates and other people, and I can say that I'm one of the few that would like a bit more challenge. And so what we're going to do today, I'm going to solo this mission, retrieve the data, and it's a level 46 mission. I just wanted to see how well I do. My first video on YouTube as well, and also I would like to share with you guys here, some of the few things that I learned from one of the few people here on YouTube on this platform. That solo missions, one of the few people that like to be challenged. And so what I'm gonna be showing you guys today is a bit of trap tunnels, soloing missions, and yeah, so let's get to it.
Landing site spotted. Nice find. Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site.
I mean, honestly, I hate takers. I really do hate takers because they move around so much and they're very, very annoying. I don't find them that aggressive, in my opinion. I just find them really annoying. Usually I just like to get them out of the way. So yeah, so just clearing out the area here, just trying to make way for put down my traps. And so yeah, as you can see here, there's only one entrance here to get into where the retrieve the data is, which is really good. So it really working in my own favor right here. And so I'm not gonna really build so much around the mission here, but I'm gonna be building some traps around from where the husks are going to spawn and in between to the mission. So that way they really won't get into my base and get through my walls, because remember, I'm playing by myself, and so I'm gonna have to get very creative here. Most of the husks can really do a lot more damage than to me, so because my power level's level 58, which I am stronger than the husk here, but with you dealing with hundreds of husks, it's really tough. Especially for level 56 and 58 facing level 46, and so yeah. All right, so I'm gonna build a wall here. This is one of the entrance here. So they're gonna be coming from the left and the right side. So what I'm gonna be building right here, I'm gonna build some wall launchers right here, and with the wall launchers here for to launch the husk out of the map, which is really good, because I really do love floor launchers and wall launchers. They work so well, and I can honestly tell you that they save me from using a lot of bullets, and especially other traps as well. And so what is the slope is for the floor launchers. So when the husk walk over the floor launchers, they get jetted off into the air, and the slope also direct them to the position where you set that slope and where the slope is positioned. And so as you can see, the slope is positioned outwards out of the map, so any husk that lands in there, they will get shoot off the map. And I like to take a lot of precautions here because of just in case the husk, if the wall launcher does not get the husk, then at least the floor launchers will, and will launch them out. I really do hate this, especially when I'm building.
Nothing personal.
It's really hard to build when you have all of these annoying husks in your way. So yeah, simple build. I don't need to build so much. That's a good part about it. It's gonna build a little bit here. I'm just gonna put a few walls around the mission here. Retrieve the data. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna add some. Some walls here so that they won't find it easy to get in, and I'm gonna add a wall launcher right here so it will launch the husk out. So they get up, they get launched out, and they will have to go through the trap tunnels again. Since this is the only entrance, which it works well in my favor. And that's what I like about wall launchers. They work so well. My traps are not that great. I found out later. I stumbled across Aiden Harris and David Dean's video, and they taught me a lot. And so yeah, I learned a lot. So I just started upgrading my own traps, and now yeah, so my traps, they work really well against husks. I don't have to spend majority of my own guns. I don't even have to use my guns most of the time. A couple of shots here and there just to get them back, but I do not waste so much of my guns, which works really well. But yes, traps do take a lot of materials as well, especially nuts and bolts. Most of my traps takes a lot of nuts and bolts, which is the main thing I always have to get. Nuts and bolts and fibrous herbs. Yeah, which I do sometimes trade for fibrous herbs. I follow a Facebook group online. They are great people to trade with, non-scammers, because I know there's a lot of scammers out there that scam people, which is not great. I really hate scammers. I never got scammed since I started playing this game. I started playing this game like 4, 5 months ago, and I never really started to progress until I got to Plankerton. In Plankerton, I stumbled across David Dean and Aiden Harris, and which they taught me a lot. Yeah, I'm shouting out you guys. If you guys find this video, I hope that you guys comment as well. I would much appreciate it. But yeah, so yeah, building some traps here. I'm gonna build a trap at the top here, a box. So what this box is gonna do? It's gonna keep the husk when the husk gets launched up to the top here. This trap is meant to give them a lot of damage. So I'm gonna put some ceiling gas traps here, and I'm gonna put some floor freeze. Yeah. just really annoying. These guys are always in my way from what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. Jeez. Alright. Gotta get these guys out of the way. They're extremely annoying. Just pesky flies. But yeah, so if you guys are really interested in trap tunnels, and interested in soloing missions, because I know there's a few people out there. Yeah, I'm one of the few that like to play on my own. Find joy in, you know, in really hard missions by myself, and trying to figure out ways how I can deal with missions. You know, I really enjoy games like this. You know what's so funny? I stumbled upon this game a few months ago, and just saw the ad. I think it was on Facebook or YouTube. And as soon as I saw zombies building, that was it. I got the game right away. Pulled out my card, paid for it, and got hooked ever since. And but yeah, but now I decided to take it up the next level. And since, you know, playing for the past couple of months, I wanted to share some of the things that I've learned and help some of you guys out there that are struggling on Save the World. I know some people don't really have too many guns. I actually have a friend that don't have too many guns, and you know, there are a few people out there that are very unlucky. So if you are one of those people, at least traps would be good for you. Traps will do most of the work, and you can pretty much sit down and have a cup of tea if you want. Not literally, but I mean, if you really want to, you can. So yeah, I'm just gonna show a little bit of example here and show you exactly what the traps do, which I have not finished this yet, so it's just launching them up in the air. Alright, here we go. And we're gonna sit back. I'm gonna let this guy get in. Boom! There we go. Just like that. And just in case if the gas trap does not damage them, at least the floor freeze will also keep them there, and the gas trap can have enough time to reload and also give them a great deal of damage. Just what you really want. You really want to have the husk have a tough time to get into your base, and you want to have some obstacles for the husk to get in. You do not want to build too many walls around, meaning as you don't want to seal pathway for the husk to get to your base. You want to lead the way for the husk to get to your base, because if you pretty much seal everything off with all just walls, the husk will go nuts and start destroying every single wall. It's like freaking husk on cocaine. So yeah, I personally like sealing gas traps. It works a lot better than sealing electric traps. They are just an overkill with the husk, and they deal with a great deal of damage with the husk as well. So I want to make sure I put enough here so I can put enough gas traps. Oh yeah, and also forgot to mention that this is this mission is elemental fire mission husk, and also they explode when they die. It's very you have to be cautious about that as well. And make sure that your walls are protected and also upgraded. And the whole point of trap tunnels, you do not want to be in the tunnels while killing husk, because reasons is because you have exploders, and exploders detonate when you are in sight, and you don't want to be inside shooting, which is one of the annoying things when I'm playing missions with other people. You know, ask them kindly to not get inside the traps, and what do you know? They're inside the trap shooting, and then the entire base destroys because of the exploders. So, so the whole point of trap tunnels, you have to not be in the trap tunnels. But only time that you need to be in the trap tunnels is when you have to repair them if the walls are being damaged.
Yeah, not possible.
But yes, you can do this alone in Canny Valley, Plankerton, Canny Valley, and also Twin Peaks. And you know, David Dean also showed and has proven that you can solo missions all by yourself. For the guys out there that are looking for solo missions, and just gotta add a bit more floor launchers here. Just want to make sure, you know, just a bit of reinsurance just to keep them out of the base, because I only have one layer of protection right here. But yeah, you can see I haven't gone too crazy on the traps. There's only about 1, 2, 3 areas where the husk come by, and so yeah, I haven't gone too crazy on the traps here. Just good enough, just to keep the husk out of the main mission. But you really want to get creative with your build as well, you know, and figure out how the traps work, and also what they can, you know, what they can do, and you know, position the traps the right way, so that you know they can do a lot of damage, and they pretty much can do all of the work for you. So you can see here the husk only have one area to get in on this side here, and they will have to go through a couple of tiles to get to my mission. And if they get to past the tunnels, they will also get stumbled across the wall launcher that's right there, and the wall launcher will launch them out, and they will have to go back around and go through the trap tunnels again. Like, you know, example like the Smasher. Smashers do not destroy the objectives, but they usually want to destroy walls that is close by the objectives. So for Smashers, you want to make sure that there are wall launchers, and also not too many walls around the main objectives. Alright, so the game started now, and let's see how well the traps hold up. You see, just very easy trap tunnels right here, which I placed the base wrong here, which is not a good spot to put. So I'm gonna place it somewhere else once it recharges here. But I should have put another wall down at the bottom there. It would actually get through pretty much over the base. So I'm just gonna put it right here. So yeah, so the main point is the trap tunnels is to pretty much sit back and relax and watch your traps do all the work. And the only time that you really need to get in is to make sure that you repair the walls and the floors and ceilings. Only if the husk explode at death. But if not, then you don't really need to get in. I usually like the shotgun or the dragoon. The dragoon is really nice to keep the husk back as well. The super shredder is really nice. I like the super shredder. Noble launcher does a really great deal of damage as well, clearing out the area of husk if they get too close, and there's so many like this. But yeah, as you can see, that there's a shock wave coming from my, my power base there. So yeah, and also corners. You really want to put some attention on corners. Put wall launchers and half walls. You want the husk to get close to the wall launcher with the half walls, and that would pretty much set them back. Especially works well with smashers.
Sorry.
And keeping them back, so they have to go through the traps again. Also, I like wooden sword spikes. My opinion, they're really, really good. It helps to keep us slow down while the traps without doing most of the work and giving a good deal of damage. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, you know, you can leave a like and a comment and subscribe, and yeah, I will definitely upload more in the future. This is my first video, and honestly I think I'm doing pretty much well on my first video here. Yeah, so as you can see, the exploders are the trap does not set the explorers off by killing them, so you guys could not worry about traps setting off exploders. The only time that you're gonna get them to set off is if one of your team members are in the tunnel and there's other exploders that set them off. Like good example what I did, I got too close and there was an exploder nearby and set everything off, and so yeah, but good thing that I didn't destroy the entire base completely, so I'm able to repair the base back.
Another file.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, there we go. Fix that there.
Sorry. Yeah,
Put some floor traps right there. I mean, they're not that great, but whatever. Just gonna put it anyways. Oh.
File successfully retrieved.
And yeah, for lobbers, you want to put enough ceilings as well, which also force them to get into the traps as well, which is really good. I love that. That is so good. So awesome. But yeah, base is holding up well. We got 3 minutes left, and but yeah, feeling pretty good about it. So yeah, it's always good to check the base from the inside just before the husk respawn again, and we can do some repairs. You really want to put some love to your base, you know, give it some love so that it can help defend you. Put a little bit of water. Never mind. Target needs to shoot, and they're getting up from the top, so that is a problem. So I'm gonna have to go here and fix that. Pesky husk. So yeah, they tore down my wall here for where my wall launcher is located. I'm not sure how that happened, but I didn't see it happen. But whatever. I've got about 1.5 minutes left. Let's see how well we do here. In a smasher here. I have to pull out my Nova launcher. Usually I use it as a last resort when I'm in a pickle. Clear them out. If you guys are wondering why my guns are not as high level, it's because I'm not at the level where I can get enough obsidian ore. I think usually you get obsidian when you are when you get to level 70 in Save the World, and you get to see more obsidian ore and other crystals as well. So I'm just waiting until I get to that level, and then I'll be able to upgrade most of my guns up to 106. I think that's the level. And then after you upgrade, it goes up to 130. But 82 does pretty well. And I just got the Dragon's Roar. Actually no, I got it a few months ago, and at first it said Dragon's Rifle, and then I upgraded it and it turned into a Dragon's Roar, which a lot of people really love the Dragon's Roar, and it seems to be a pretty decent gun, and so far it become my favorite. I usually like the Deathstalker or the Night Lance. The Deathstalker was my favorite gun, and yeah. And so yeah, leave a like, comment in the comment section if you like the video, and let me know what you guys would like to see. And also a big shout out for Aiden Harris and David Dean. Also they have motivated me to record this video and also share with more of you guys out there. And if you guys would like to see more, please comment in the comment section, and hopefully I will get to see you guys soon.